Babu Blake's here. It's festival time in Austin, Texas, and I'm sitting here with Raul Malo, master of many styles of music, currently promoting solo projects. Just left Fort Worth and now in Austin for the Austin City Limits Music Festival. How you doing today, sir?
Great, man. How are you?
It's an honor to sit down and chat with you a little bit.
Thank you, man.
A lot of people take genres and really talk about the differences between them, but in your career, you've more so shown a lot of the similarities that happen.
To me, it's all so related, and you know, when you grow up, you know, just listening that way, it's kind of difficult when you when you become a professional musician and you realize how the industry is so quick to categorize everything, you know, and I think, and I've tried at least to show that there's a lot of similarities between just about any genre of music. You can find it, because I find inspiration in all that. So I know if I find inspiration in all kinds of music, I know a lot of other people do, and so just music is just all, for me, it's all kind of connected.
How about the two projects you put out in the last couple of years, this year, last year? Just tell me the direction that the music is going in those projects.
When I did You're Only Lonely, that was a kind of it was my first time really making a record that I just sang on. I didn't write any of the songs, and so it was a different kind of discipline for me. It was you know, when you write your own songs, you can pretty much sing them however you want because nobody's ever heard them, so it doesn't matter. You know, you start to do some famous songs. You know, you got to tread a fine line of, like, I think, paying homage to it, but also putting your own stamp on it. So it was a different kind of discipline. And then for After Hours, which is the one that just came out this year, we wanted to do the same kind of thing, but in the country. Like, you just take some old classic country songs and treat them as if they were kind of jazz pop standards, you know, and because I've always felt that you know, some of the stuff that country music has had to offer is just as beautiful and as poignant as anything Cole Porter or Irving Berlin wrote,
right? You
know, and so we wanted to show a little bit of that on this last project.
Do you feel like you hit a lot of different demographics by touching on all these different genres of music?
Yeah, we get all kinds, all walks of life at our shows. Last night at the show, there was 3 generations at the show, and so it's like, it's just fun to see that, you know, and certainly, you know, I've got kids, and I would want them to be exposed to real live music too, you know. That I don't think you get enough of that, you know, and that's where Austin is really kind of special, I think, you know, that you get a lot of live music everywhere.
I just talked to Ephraim, who's playing trumpet with you for these Texas gigs, and he said what you're doing right now is almost Nat King Cole-ish.
Well, thank you, Ephraim, for saying that. But yeah, it's kind of very romantic, very kind of old school, you know. But that's just the way I like it, you know. It's like I don't think there's enough of that. We're probably part of a dying breed.
What music have you been listening to?
I really like this James Hunter record that came out last year. I like Ray LaMontagne's record. He's a good singer-songwriter. They're playing real music, so it's nice to hear.
You ever become a fan of any hip-hop artists?
I like Dre and Snoop because it's just a little bit more musical, and then I like some of what the Fugees did. I don't care what kind of music it is, you know, it still has to have some sort of musicality to it.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Sure, man.
All
Thank
right.
you.
With Raul Malo, I'm Babu Blake.